Cup on ESPN, presented by Heineken. Just the one change made by Unai Emery from the side that beat PSG 5-1 on Saturday in Singapore. And get forwards. Three changes for Chelsea: Bulka, Zappacosta and Ampadu, replaced by Caballero, Azpilicueta and Rudiger. It's the 8th meeting in 13 months, and they'll meet again on Saturday the 18th of August in the Premier League. Underway. Air of anticipation when this youngster gets the ball. Callum Hudson-Odoi, very, very quick up against Mustafi. Fabregas. And Petr Cech called into action for the first time, but again, Callum Hudson-Odoi, just 17 years old. He's been one of the stars of pre-season for Chelsea, heavily involved here.
Yeah, Chelsea Youth Academy, been with the club since 11 years old, has been excellent this pre-season, able to pick out Fabregas at the top of the box, doesn't really earn his team a corner.
Fabregas delivers. Decent header, and it's 1-0. Not picked up. Antonio Rudiger. And inside 6 minutes, Chelsea have the lead from a set piece. 1-0.
Last thing to come in preseason from many of these teams is defensive organization on set pieces. A man-to-man approach. And I think it's the substitute, Smith Rowe, unable to stay with his mark. You see him coming up late trying to get to Rudiger. No one's putting pressure on him or just stretch.
Kolasinac. Good delivery into the arms of Caballero. Now don't get on to me, don't Twitter me, don't at me or anything about don't at us about the left full-backs. Guendouzi just losing the flight of the ball there. This is Ross Barkley. Fabregas. Pedro. Fabregas. Morata. Flag did go up against Morata. We've seen some nice play in the opening 10 minutes from both sides. 1-0 Chelsea.
And Barkley, nice little through ball. The quick little interplay.
Nice ball in behind for the pacey Callum Hudson-Odoi. Wants a penalty, gets a penalty. Can't argue.
Defensive side, but able to have the outlet on the wide side, and it's not a pacey back line, which is surprising that they're holding such a high one considering they're trying to keep up.
He has a poor career record in saving penalties, but he doesn't care. Cech keeps it 1-0. That's a super save.
It is, but it isn't really that well hit. It's not hit with enough pace, not enough accuracy in the side.
Pass a ball very well, but can read a game so well as well. Probably the first mistake by the youngster, Callum Hudson-Odoi. Another mistake there, though. And Chelsea could be in again. Morata!
Well, the speed right now of Hudson-Odoi is challenging that back line and asking questions of them.
Give you. Great on a night out, by the way. Ozil through for Aubameyang. Smith Rowe over. That's better from Arsenal, though. Quicker middle to front.
And key to that is getting some width. Ozil able to find a beautiful little dink ball. Aubameyang laying it off. Might have been Luiz that dinked it to Smith Rowe. Unsuccessful.
It was a good pass initially from Cech to Smith Rowe. This is Ozil. It's opened up for Arsenal here. Aubameyang. Well, if you put the house and the mortgage on that, they might be camping, because he should have scored.
Such a quick break. Look at that ball. Aubameyang just wasn't able to get to it fast enough. Just
space. Mkhitaryan, Bellerin signing. Signed a one-year deal. Got training underway after being at the World Cup. So nice touch by Kolasinac for Smith Rowe. Very nice. He knew Caballero was coming, trying to find Mkhitaryan. Smith Rowe, but made amends for his error. Marcos Alonso. Jorginho. Callum Hudson-Odoi. And off the line.
Changed possession a couple times before Jorginho gets onto it. Hudson-Odoi times this perfectly on that threshold of almost being offside, just not able to.
Bellerin fumbled by Caballero. Kolasinac. You wondered if he would take.
Just a little dink ball. The speed of Bellerin. Kolasinac right there. Should have been that one time. He didn't like his chances. Probably wanted.
And they have been knocked out of the competition. That will have an effect on Roma, who. Kolasinac took a little deflection. Should be a corner.
Again, Smith Rowe is the reason why this is happening. They were not getting in line. Instead, it's.
Hudson-Odoi. Oh, tempting. Barkley.
And it's becoming a little bit more transitional and increasing the effectiveness of each team. And on the transition, the big Peter Cech, excellent coming off his line, sitting in that half space in between his back line and.
Smith Rowe is back on Rudiger and loses him again. Well, he lost him for the opening goal. Then Kolasinac had the battle with Rudiger. Now it's back on Smith Rowe.
And he's just reading the flight of the ball wrong. If you're defending someone, you got to get touch tight. Your
ball tonight. Just wondered if he thinks he could maybe do it a little bit quicker, like this, through for Aubameyang. Smith Rowe. He made amends there as Piliqueta.
When they play quickly, they're able to find those seams because they haven't yet closed up yet. Aubameyang not able to connect on the pass, but Smith Rowe again.
Or so for Abraham. This is Mkhitaryan. As part of a front three. Bellerin for Mkhitaryan.
This is El Nini doing a little bit of dance work, to play in their ball movement. That's not what they're looking for right there.
Yeah, thank you. As he gives it away, Lacazette! That would have been an introduction. First real chance of the game for Emery's men.
And Ozil just perfectly weighted ball into his run. Lacazette didn't have to slow down at all. Cuts it back to increase his angle towards goal. Caballero coming out a little bit, trying to cut it down. Lacazette just not getting the bend on it that he wanted at the end.
Reiss Nelson. Chambers once again. And gets again. Not a bad ball. What a save that is to deny Iwobi from Marcin Bulka. That is stunning from the 18-year-old Pole.
Beautiful ball by Ozil. One time across. And look at that, getting down low so quickly off the.
Quickly taken sixth corner. Chelsea with everybody back. Nicely done. Reiss Nelson. And it's in, it's Lacazette! How much he knew of it, I'm not sure, but he doesn't care. Smiles all round. 1-1, right to the death.
Arsenal so dangerous in the second half off of set pieces, regardless of the personnel, the huge numbers of substitutions. but their ability to play in the wide spaces, and just a wonderful through ball. Beats the entire back line, sitting there on the 6. A miss clear, and Lacazette able to put something on it when he realizes that it's getting all the way through.
By the way, he knew a lot about that. That is great striking. We've seen goals that have just ricocheted off players. That is super play from Lacazette. Also in contention. Can he deny his former club? Chelsea's first spot kick from Danny Drinkwater. Oh, so close, but the power beats Czech, and Chelsea are on the board.
And Drinkwater, not a great take at all.
Stutter step, which you can do during the run-up, just not at the end. And we're level at 1 apiece.
Now the substitute does that stutter step. Boca guesses the...
And he scored from 12 yards. Of course he can.
Well, Abraham, just a lot of pace and power.
Huh. 18 years old.
That's a good PK. The most deceptive one of the bunch thus far. Has Boca going one way.
Calm as you like. Sent off against Arsenal in the FA Cup final last year.
Not a huge lead up.
Continues the penalty masterclass, 3-all.
He hasn't seemed phased in the ICC at all about being a new player, the new signing. This one with the longer run up compared to Moses, what we just saw.
That's a perfect penalty. You dive the right way if you're a goalkeeper, you're probably still not stopping that. 4-all, on we go.
Just a beauty. Almost side netting.
Still knows where the back of the net is. Just the one league appearance during his many years at the club. Well, Piazon way back in 2012. But he continues Chelsea's 100% record from... Yes, he will. The perfectly placed penalty. 5-all. When we went back on our highlights earlier in the game of the ICC 2018, we had content from Sebastian Salazar and Julie Foudy's game, Manchester United against AC Milan. But Petr Cech, the hero. Arsenal need one more.
And Cech is changing his approach in each of these. That one, he does a little stutter step on either side as Loftus-Cheek is approaching. Perhaps it got not Loftus-Cheek's visual periphery to where he didn't hit that with as much pace as he needed to. Not far enough wide either.
Cech save from Morata earlier. Save from Dini back in March. And is that save from Loftus-Cheek going to be key? Arsenal ready to celebrate if Iwobi can score, and he does! Arsenal win it on spot kicks. 6-5 for Kate Markgraf. Thank you for your company. Thanks to those of you joining us on ESPN2 as well. College football.
Every day I got some fly shit on. Keeping all black outfit on. I already bagged most of the chicks that you out here trying to get on. You just catching up to what I've been on. Yeah, that's what I've been on.
I see what you're trying to do, that's not even kinda new. That's that shit I've been on.